Elliot Page, formerly known as Ellie Page, came out as a transgender man, and this triggered a lot of conservatives. So, of course, we have some Ben Shapiro clips to react to. But before we get into that, a little background on Elliot Page. Elliot Page performed in a bunch of TV shows. As a kid, did the show Pit Pony, which he won a Young Artist Award for, and he's done a lot of other shows, mainly JUCO, I believe, or Juno. Excuse me, Juno. Sorry, is a film that is, you know, he's very famous for, and also a Netflix series called The Umbrella Academy, which is re-upping for a second season. Anyway, so Ben Shapiro got triggered because he did not understand basically how basically Elliot Page Elliot Page now wants to be called Elliot Page, and he is saying he is a transgender man, and Ben Shapiro apparently is triggered by this, but he's also, supposed to be like a right-wing populist or like a libertarian per se, so he's very confused about the matter. So let's listen to what he has to say, and then we're going to talk about it.
Identify however she wants. I don't care. Really, it makes no difference to me. She is an adult human. She can do whatever she wants. It is a free country. However, it being a free country, I am also free to point out that Ellen Page is, was, and shall remain a woman, because Ellen Page is in fact a woman. Now, I'm happy to call Ellen Page Elliot if she wants to be called Elliot, because people change their names all the time, and you can, in fact, change your name by declaration. You cannot, however, change your sex by declaration or your gender by declaration. That is not how this works. There is no other area of life in which people simply declare themselves to be a thing, and everybody goes, oh, okay. Right? An objectively verifiable thing. Right there, you can declare your sexual orientation, or you can declare a thing that you like. You can declare that you're a fan of this particular band. You can declare that you have a sexual attraction to X, Y, or Z. Right? That's all subjective. And all we have to go on is your behavior, which is objective, and your subjective self-assessment. However, when you're declaring something as core as your sex, there's no objective measure whatsoever whereby Ellen Page is a man. None. Right? She is a woman. And yet we are immediately told by the media that to even address Ellen Page or Elliot Page as a she is discriminatory. It's very bad and very discriminatory. And so you end up with complete inanities and insanities. Okay, so Ellen Page declared that she is now a man. Okay? But she also declared that she is a queer man. Now, this is confusing, because if she were a queer man, this would mean that she is attracted to men, which would technically mean that she's a straight woman, right? Because if she is an actual woman attracted to men, this would make her a straight woman. But we know she's not that because she was a lesbian, right? So she is married to a woman, as far as I'm aware, and that means that she is a lesbian. But now she is a man, and according to her, this means that she is a white, straight male.
This is ridiculous. There's a trans person that actually exists, and the media is going along with it, saying that Ellie Page is Elliot Page, when in fact she is still Elliot Page. He's Elliot. He's Ellie Page. I'm not even sure, but you know what? It's fine. I don't have a problem with it because people can do whatever they want and they're adults. But I'm gonna bitch and moan and complain about it because I don't like it and I don't understand. Can somebody please help me understand? I want to understand why my wife has to use the bathroom with Elliot Page. Ellie Page. He, she. I don't even know what I want to gender her anymore. Calm down, Ben. Why are you having a nervous breakdown over this? Look, see, it's really simple. Look, I could go into all about how you should call people what they want to be called, which is what I believe. I could go into how transgender people should be respected for their decisions, and if they legally, can legally change their name, they can do whatever they please, and people should abide by that. I could go into all that, but I'm going to stop short of going into those type of things and just say this. Ben Shapiro, literally nobody cares what you think about a transgender person, except for you and maybe a couple people, maybe your base. Nobody cares. Like, my thing, like, a lot of people are like, oh, he's so transphobic, or, oh, he's so, oh, he's misgendering Elliot on purpose, he's an asshole. It's not even that for me. I'm just like, why do you even have the need to say something? Who asked you? No one cares. Like, no one cares. Like, okay, this person wants to be what they think is their true self, and they want to be who they want to be. That's just great. But you know what? I think it's awesome that Elliot Page feels like he can be himself. But listen, I wouldn't even be covering this if it wasn't for Ben Shapiro. And this is what I cannot stand about a lot of these far-right conservative pundits. They have to put their 2 cents in everything. Nobody cares what you think about a transgender person. No one cares. And then he brings up I just don't feel as though my wife should have to use the bathroom with the man. Like, why would my wife have to use the bathroom with the man? That's creepy. I mean, I don't know what the man is doing in the stall. Like, bro. So, so your biggest worry is what part somebody has when they use the toilet. That is literally stupid. Like, it's literally stupid. Like, that's your biggest thing. A person says, hey, I want to be Elliot now, and I feel like I am a man. And your first thought is, oh, what bathroom are they going to use? Oh, do they still have their dick? I hope not. I hope they still don't have their dick, because if they still have their dick, I don't want them using it in their bathroom. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking kidding me. This is what people spend their time on. You're not going to talk about the pandemic. You're not going to talk about how Trump is failing in that regard. You're not going to talk about how jobs are being shipped overseas. You're not going to talk about how people need a stimulus. You're going to talk about whether somebody decides which bathroom they want to use, and how you're so stuck on calling this person Ellie instead of Elliot. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, the bathroom issue aside, because me personally, I think the gender bathrooms in general are just very stupid. I think that we should just have non-gender bathrooms, and I also think like having single stall bathrooms where it's just a personal one-person bathroom would be best, because not only can everyone feel comfortable using the bathroom, but you have a situation like this pandemic, it makes you rethink, like, do you really want to use the bathroom with 20 people? It might be cleaner to just have individual bathrooms, so that's my take on the bathroom thing. But people should be able to use the bathroom they feel comfortable using. But that's my take on the bathroom thing. How it is, it would be best to have individual bathrooms, so that everyone could be comfortable. But I digress from the bathroom thing. It's like, this is every time. I hate when conservatives do this. Like, you don't have to like transgenderism or whatever you want to call it. You don't have to agree with people using different pronouns or people changing their names from male to female. That's fine. But the fact that every time this happens, every time, they have to make a big deal about it and make this, oh my God, the media is so dishonest. They're calling him anyone. No one cares about your worldview. No one cares about your opinion. Why are you opening up your mouth? Just shut up and keep going. Like, I get it. You need ratings for your show. You need people to hear, your opinions, and you need to appeal to your, like, conservative Christian and, like, base or whatever. And, like, people who believe in God and who are really conservative. I get it. But don't think the rest of us care. Don't think the rest of us care about your opinion. We just don't now. Also, too, he says, oh, I don't care. She can do whatever she wants. First of all, obviously you do care. Because you're still saying, oh, it's a she, not a he. I just want to make that known. It's a she, not a he, And then it's like, bro, you do just stop saying, just say, look, I'm not comfortable with this and I think this is wrong. Just come out and say it. We all know. Stop acting like you don't care. Oh, I'm just concerned about the integrity of the media. And then she said she's a queer male. So technically, wouldn't that make her so if you're a queer male, transgender person who likes men, wouldn't that technically make you a straight female? I just want to know, like nobody cares what you think, bro. Nobody cares. Like, This is the problem I have with the right. Like, they're so into the culture war. He probably thinks this is the most important segment that he did all day. He probably thinks it's the most important segment that he did all day. Like, oh yes, I'm fighting for genderism and I'm fighting for the soul of this nation. We're losing our morals. People want everything to be fluid. There's no fluid. There's only male and female. Like, nobody cares, Ben. Nobody cares. I don't know why you bother doing these segments. Nobody cares what you have to say. Elliot does not care. I do not care. No one cares. At the end of the day, if you're really, like you say, you love freedom, right? You love libertarianism. Why don't you just let people be who they want to be and do what they want to do? No one cares about your opinion. No. Like, you know what? Like, your opinion on someone else's gender, sexuality, what they want to call themselves. Like, you can have an opinion, but your opinion has no place in reality. My opinion has no place in reality. None of our opinions has any place in reality. No one cares what you think any more than they care what I think. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why these things have to make it. You would think that the culture war was the most important thing on the planet. Like, the way these conservatives always bring up, oh my God, I can't believe this person is saying they're a man and they're a woman. Oh, this is bad. You know, this is really bad. Everyone's going to be transgender now. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Just say you don't understand it and you're afraid. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. You're scared and you don't know. Okay? Be honest. But next time you have a nervous breakdown, man, please don't do it in one of these video segments and try to make it like it's something about morality or God or whatever other shit you can conjure up in your brain. Because the truth of the matter is you're just scared and you don't know and you don't understand. Okay? So, instead of being a bitch about how much, we need to protect morality and no, truth, yes, truth. Why don't you just admit that you're afraid of transgender people and you don't understand transgenderism? Okay? Just do that. Just do that for it. Can you do that? Can you do that? That'd be great. That'd be really, really great. Oh, man. This is why the culture war has to go. Because you got me making a fucking 10-minute video on somebody's stupid take on somebody else's gender. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You know what? I'm just going to end this now. I feel like I'm wasting my fucking time.